You strong motherfucker. You good looking, handsome piece of shit. You are an amazing, funny, beautiful person. Yes, you are. You are confident. You are cool. Ramses is number one. Ramses is the best. Ramses is strong. You know, I wish I had that guy on what was it fucking Nacho Libre, the motivational man that followed me around. And he was just like, Joe is the best. Joe is the king. He is so cool, you know? Because people say, I don't need validation. I'm cool. I'm great just the way I am. Like, I don't need nobody to tell me anything. But that is such a stupid thing to say because it is going against human nature. Humans are constantly looking for affirmation, constantly looking for validation, constantly looking for people to say great things about them and you know, feeling important and all that. And there's nothing wrong with that, and there's nothing low about that. We all need it. But first and foremost, it must come from ourselves, because when you look for it externally, that's where people fail. That's where people get obsessed with the likes and the comments and like, oh my God, I need people to like fucking, you know, tell me that I look dope in my new outfit, or they notice my fucking new haircut, or like whatever it is. We buy all these items, fucking nice watch, nice shoes, whatever, because we want people to say, yo, that's dope. Where did you get that? I want that too. Oh man, you got that new car? It's all validation. And to me, that does not help with true self-love and true self-confidence. Why? Because it's external and is never long-lasting. It doesn't help you build character. It doesn't help you in the long run. It doesn't help you accomplish anything. Because you know what? It's just like a drug. You take that hit of a positive stroke, that positive fucking stroke blowjob that you get, it doesn't get anywhere, you know? It's meaningless. You're chasing happiness through material possessions. It's the same shit, right? But it's like the same thing where people just want someone to say nice things about them. And the core is true. The feeling of wanting those things, we all want those things. But how we're getting them can be a toxic way. So I'm going to teach you how to do it in a more constructive and good way, right? So self-talk will either make or break your success. Especially from you, starting from you, first and foremost, is the most important thing. What you tell yourself in your own mind. Now, at this moment, fuck what anybody says, because we all know, like, if your own significant lover is saying horrible shit about you, it's going to destroy your confidence. If your family members are saying shit about you, it's going to destroy your confidence. We don't need to worry about that. Right now, do you destroy your own confidence? I need you to ask yourself that. Do you talk to yourself shitty? Do you tell yourself positive things about yourself in your own mind? Or do you call yourself a fucking idiot? Damn it, I did it again. I'm a fucking dumb loser. I'm a fucking idiot. I fucked up. Oh man, I'm so stubborn. I'm a fat, stupid piece of shit. Do you say that to yourself every fucking day? Because the way you talk to yourself is really important on if you're going to be successful or not. So when you put yourself down verbally or mentally, you start to believe that and you start to become that. And that is how we can sabotage our own success. A lot of the times we insult ourselves so that other people can't do it. A lot of the times we sabotage ourselves by saying, well, I'm stupid anyway, so, you know, stupid's gonna just fucking do stupid shit. Why? We do preemptive strikes on ourselves to protect our ego. We do these things to make sure that we don't hurt our own feelings in the future. We're trying to save our pride from being hurt. We're trying to save ourselves from being hurt. It's almost like saying, like, you know, I knew it was going to happen. I knew I wasn't going to make it. Because a lot of times we're afraid of being successful because our life changes and our whole world changes. And that's intimidating. So it's a lot easier to just say, well, I'm kind of stupid, so I'm never going to make it anyway, so why even try? That's not what we're here to do. What we're here to do is actually become successful. So it's time that we take on that bullshit and change the things that we say to ourselves. So I want you to start focusing on positive self-talk. It's scary and it feels weird, but it's actually really fucking dope. So what I want you to do today is write down 3 positive things that you fucking wished people said to you. that you wished that you grew up hearing this. And no one has to see this or hear this but you. So you can write whatever you want. And this is going to make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, because if you grew up in a household like mine where your parents didn't say I love you, those words are weird. To me, I didn't even say I love you to any of my girlfriends, which is fucking weird. It's okay that you feel that way. But right now, if those are the words you wanted to hear from your parents or whatever, just write those things down and tell yourself that. Because you have to start relying on yourself to being the voice that you want to hear from other people. Right now, what we're doing is creating this ability where we rely and trust ourselves before we do anybody else. And if you're seeking out somebody else to say these words, and that's how we get fulfillment, you're always going to be in the control of other people's opinions, thoughts, and their image of you. Then they start to shape who you are, because you don't have a strong identity. You don't have a self-belief system where you go, you know what? I trust my own thoughts and I know where I'm going to go. You're going to constantly ask other people what they think. Oh, do you think this is the right move to make? Do you think I should do this job? Because you're looking for their approval. But in order for you to stop living life for other people, you have to start trusting your own thoughts and your own feelings. And the way you do it is by loving yourself and telling yourself the thoughts that you want to hear other people tell you. So for example, for me, I have to say I love you to myself because those are the words that I wanted to hear, but I never got. Or I have to say I forgive you to myself because I don't forgive myself. I'm very fucking hard on myself. I beat myself up if I don't accomplish the things that I want to. So I have to play both roles, that I'm the abuser of myself and the lover of myself, right? But if I don't have that balance, what ends up happening is you end up hating yourself. And if you do that, that's where your confidence gets destroyed. So today I want you to write 3 things that you wish other people said about you. And instead of relying on other people to saying that, you do it yourself. It's like in Scary Movie, when the man in the wheelchair was like, hey, don't suck my dick. I'll suck my own dick, because I know how to do that myself. So today, just write those 3 things down. And I want you to get into the groove and into that move of being able to generate that energy within yourself. And you tell yourself nice things so other people don't have to tell it to you, for you to feel charged up. And if other people do say these things eventually, well, that's just going to be extra credit. But we don't need that, and we don't need them. All we need is us to be nice to ourselves. And another thing you can do is write these things on a sticky note, on your calendar, throughout your room, in the mirror, because what this does is when you read these things, it becomes your words. And sometimes we need good reminders to shock us out of our regular system. And so, like, let's say you open up your laptop and it says, hey, you're a beautiful motherfucker. Well, thank you. You might look into the calendar and it's like, oh, it's Monday. Guess what? Monday, you buff ass motherfucker. You're fucking dope. You're awesome. Or you go to the mirror and it says, you got a big ass dick. Oh shit, that's awesome. Just put in these little treasure hunt things, and they could be cool little reminders to yourself every day. It's almost like you're in a relationship with yourself. It's like if you made lunch for your lover and you left a little fucking note saying nice things to them, you're basically doing the same shit to yourself. Have fun and go love yourself.